8 things that happens if a man has sex every day for 7 days straight. If a man has sex every day for 7 days straight, several physiological, psychological, and emotional effects may occur. Here are 8 possible outcomes. 1. Increased testosterone levels initially. For the first few days of having sex nonstop, a man may feel like an absolute beast. His testosterone surges, his energy skyrockets, and his libido feels unstoppable. He wakes up harder, more aggressive, and more driven, not just in the bedroom but in daily life. Confidence spikes, workouts feel easier, and he may even notice a natural alpha-like aura. But here's the catch: going hard for too long without enough recovery can backfire. By day 5 or 6, if he's not balancing sex with proper rest, hydration, and nutrition, that testosterone boost can start dipping. He may feel drained, sluggish, and less eager to initiate sex. It's like pushing too hard at the gym. Too much of a good thing can lead to burnout. The key: enjoy the ride but pace yourself, because while daily sex can make a man feel like a god at first, overdoing it can leave him tapped out and craving a break. 2. Improved mood and stress reduction. There's a reason why a man who's getting consistent, satisfying sex seems more relaxed, confident, and unbothered by life's usual stressors. Because he is. Daily sex floods the body with endorphins and oxytocin, the ultimate natural high, making him feel lighter, calmer, and more emotionally stable. The world feels a little less frustrating, work stress seems more manageable, and even the annoying everyday hassles, like traffic, deadlines, or rude coworkers, don't hit as hard. His patience increases, his temper cools, and his overall vibe shifts, smoother, more in control, and effortlessly charismatic. And let's not forget how sex rewires the brain for deep relaxation and better sleep. After a night of intense, passionate lovemaking, he's not just passing out, he's knocked out like a king, recharging for another round. But here's the real kicker. Consistent sex doesn't just ease stress, it creates a feedback loop. The more stress-free he feels, the better he performs, and the better he performs, the more sex he has. It's a cycle of pure, orgasmic bliss. 3. Potential physical fatigue and energy drain. At first, the idea of having sex every single day sounds like a dream. Testosterone is high, stamina feels limitless, and the body craves more. But by day 4 or 5, reality hits, muscles ache, energy dips, and suddenly, that insatiable drive starts feeling like a full-time workout. Sex isn't just about pleasure, it's a full-body exercise. The thrusting, gripping, sweating, tensing, flexing, it all takes a toll. The lower back might start feeling tight, legs get wobbly, and if the man isn't staying hydrated or eating right, he may even feel lightheaded or sluggish. The body demands recovery, and without it, fatigue can creep in, reducing performance, killing spontaneity, and even making arousal feel like a chore instead of an indulgence. The key: balance. Proper nutrition, hydration, and sleep are just as essential as the act itself, because nothing kills the mood faster than a body that's too exhausted to keep up with its desires. 4. Temporary drop in sperm count. Pumping out back-to-back orgasms every day for a week might feel like living in a personal paradise, but the body has its limits, especially when it comes to sperm production. With each climactic release, the body needs time to replenish sperm count and semen volume, and when there's no break in between, things can start to run low. By day 4 or 5, a man might notice his loads becoming smaller, thinner, or less powerful, and if he's trying to impregnate a partner, daily ejaculation could actually lower the chances of conception, at least temporarily. The good news: this isn't permanent. The body is a sperm-making machine, and with a little rest, or even just spacing out sessions, everything bounces back to normal. But if the goal is mind-blowing, thick, and powerful releases, then pacing out the action and keeping hydration, zinc, and protein levels up is the way to keep those swimmers strong and plentiful. 5. Lower sensitivity and decreased libido over time. There's a sweet spot between sexual indulgence and overstimulation, and after 7 days of nonstop action, the body starts sending some mixed signals. What started as intense, toe-curling pleasure can slowly turn into numbness, reduced sensitivity, or even a noticeable drop in arousal. The reason? Overuse and hormonal regulation. Just like any overworked muscle, the genital area can experience temporary desensitization, making sensations feel less intense, orgasms weaker, and erections less responsive. Some men may even notice their once sky-high libido suddenly taking a nosedive, as the body naturally pulls back to restore balance. It's like binging on your favorite food every day. At some point, you stop craving it. The fix? Giving the body time to reset, experimenting with new sensations, and focusing on mental arousal rather than just physical stimulation. Because when pleasure becomes routine, the real thrill comes from switching things up, not just keeping the streak alive. 6. Possible dehydration and electrolyte loss. Sex isn't just about pleasure. It's a full-body workout, and when a man is going at it every single day, he's not just burning calories. He's also losing essential fluids and electrolytes. With each intense session comes sweat, semen loss, and an increased heart rate, meaning the body is constantly expending energy without much time to fully recover. If he's not replenishing with water, electrolytes, and proper nutrition, dehydration can hit hard, leading to dizziness, muscle cramps, headaches, and even sluggish erections. By day 5 or 6, he might notice he's feeling more fatigued, weaker in the knees, and not quite as rock-solid in the bedroom. Not because he's lost his drive, but because his body is crying out for hydration and nutrients. If he wants to keep up the pace without feeling like he just ran a marathon, he needs to drink up, load up on potassium and magnesium, and treat his body like the sexual athlete he's becoming. Because the last thing any man wants is to go in hard and ready, only to tap out from something as simple as dehydration. 7. Improved prostate health. Daily sex isn't just about pleasure. It might actually be doing a man's prostate a favor. Studies suggest that frequent ejaculation helps flush out toxins and stagnant fluids from the reproductive system, potentially lowering the risk of prostate issues, including cancer, later in life. Think of it as a natural detox for one of the most important glands in male sexual health. After 7 days of consistent release, his prostate has had a thorough workout, helping to clear out any buildup that could lead to inflammation or discomfort over time. Beyond just the long-term health perks, regular ejaculation can also promote better urinary function and reduce the risk of congestion in the prostate, keeping everything running smoothly. So, while daily sex might leave him feeling spent in the short term, his future self, especially his prostate, just might thank him for the effort. 8. Increased emotional bonding with partner. A week of daily sex can do wonders for a couple, not just physically, but emotionally. Each time a man and his partner connect in the bedroom, the body releases oxytocin, often called the love hormone, which strengthens emotional bonds and deepens affection. Over the course of 7 days, this surge in oxytocin can transform the relationship, bringing a sense of closeness, trust, and vulnerability that might not have been there before. The intimacy doesn't just stay in the bedroom. It spills over into everyday life, with both partners feeling more connected, secure, and attuned to each other's needs. That post-coital glow isn't just about physical satisfaction. It's about the emotional resonance that builds with every touch, every kiss, every moment shared. So while the body may tire, the emotional payoff of daily sex is often a deeper, more fulfilling connection, reinforcing trust and affection in ways that last long after the sheets are tossed aside. Final thoughts. Having sex every day for a week can have both benefits and drawbacks, depending on hydration, energy levels, emotional connection, and recovery. Moderation and communication with a partner are key to maintaining a healthy sexual experience.